Hello again, and welcome back to the town of Rowan. This is a house that I built a long time ago, and I just haven't posted the movie for it yet. And that's mainly because I had more interesting builds to show you guys. I wasn't too happy with the way this house turned out, just because it was really meant to be kind of by itself, because it has this little balcony right here. And as you can see, it's kind of built into the back corner here. So as a result, I priced it at $4,000, which is cheaper than all the other houses around it, even though it's a pretty big house. But let me just kind of give you the quick tour. You already saw most of this if you've been watching. But I'm going to show you how I built this step by step. And it's just got a couple of bedrooms. It's got this balcony, which now is got a horrible view of the roof of my house, which actually um, isn't that great to look at. And then upstairs here is kind of open, so they could build like a lab or whatever. I don't know. Whatever the person wants to do, they can do. But the other thing is, you may hear me ramble on about ideas for the server, or possibly building like a college or something out there. I still may do that. I doubt it, but you never know. But yeah. So anyway, let's get right to it, and we'll start the build. I may I may get rid of the back door. Yeah, let's just give it a shot. We'll just keep going, see what it turns into. It's an adventure. So, and then the basement I want, or I should say the first level, first floor, I want it to be 3 levels high. And I think I've already screwed up because I know that I was planning on extending the next floor out a little bit. And since I'm like right up on that edge, I can't really do that without having it then be hugged up tight against the other house. But maybe I'll just do that in the front and the back. Yeah, I think I'll just do that in the front and the back, and then I'll leave this part without that. So I can have that style of window, or I could go down to the ground with it. For now, I think I'll just leave it that way. And then I was planning on putting windows right there, although I may change my mind once I start doing the interiors. There's a little window there. And all this is, right now I'm just kind of guessing. Once I do the interior, I'm going to be able to determine better where I want windows to be, because like if you're in the kitchen area, you may not want windows because you want cabinets up above or something like that. So sorry about that. But for now, I'm just assuming there's, oh, too close. There's going to be a window in every one of these, and so I'm just kind of leaving it there for now. I could always punch them out later, I suppose, but so that's how that works. And now, because of this texture pack, you'd probably want to skip this step and then just use one of these styles of wood. Uh, I like the way this magenta wool looks, and I knew I was going to do the roof part later. So this, typically I will put like so for where the overhangs are. And then we'll build like regular floor. Oops. And this is going to be continuation of the log. That as well. That as well. Oops. Come on, you. Actually, do I want to do that? I don't think I want to do that necessarily. I think I think I may... Told you those guys were gonna help. Look at him just moving me out of here. He knew I didn't want to be that tightly close in there. I don't think I want... I kind of wanted to make like a little peak right here. Well, let's just make it solid for now. And then we'll determine whether or not we like that entrance. It may look a little too formal, like a military building or something if I do it this way. So I may have to change it. Let's see, so we're gonna stick with one of those there. And this we're gonna put up. And these can be... These probably should go up at least one more. And then I'll use this. Then one of these things I want to put a fireplace in. So let's see, where do we want to put a fireplace? Well, I could put the fireplace right here, dead center in the back. That would be kind of nice. And then that way I don't have to have this weird, awkward door. And I knew I was going to forget one type as well. Again, we'll do windows later too. Okay, so let's get rid of these guys because I don't want the house to burn down. Although I think in this town I've got fire spread turned off, so it shouldn't. And I'm gonna have overhang back here, so I can do that. Oops. And then we'll put some stairs to fill that area up, but for now I think I'm just gonna do that. And then I'll probably add another fireplace on the upper level, and that chimney will be shared by two of them. And then this will be where the hearth will go, and I'll probably build some more intricate like mantle type thing here. But for now, that needs to be there. And then do this kind of fast. Go from there to there. Set wood. You know, I should have just done this. We'll fix this later. Alright, so now we've got this nice big ceiling going on here. So this is kind of going to be our downstairs. I think it's set up fairly nice because like this side we could have sort of like a living room, and then over here could be like the kitchen area, and then you'd have like this massive fireplace for like heating the whole lower floor. Now staircase, I could put a staircase, you know, I'll probably put it in this corner, or oh, we'll give it a shot. We'll see. Just keep working. So this is gonna have this kind of wall, and I don't think that's gonna burn if you were to build this on your own. Oh no, I did it wrong. I want the wall to stick out. Or do I? really should. But that's gonna make this look funny. Means I'll just have to raise this up one more. Yeah, okay. So we'll go here with those guys. And then this level we want you there, and I'm gonna make this 2 levels high. You know, did I? I'm trying to remember what I've done on other builds as far as these corners are concerned. I kind of think I want to go with this style. That one I'm going to continue up because it's like a big main beam. But I think that's how I want to do. To look at that. Because the fact that these overhang, I think it would look weird to have kind of a little jog in the wood there. Oops, too close. Ah, I'm destroying everything. Paste it in there, don't blow it away. Alright, and then you need to be a log. So we've got that. Those are going to have to be a lot higher. Make those 2. Make that 2. This is going to be a very boring house if the roof is just a big rectangle. Thinking back on this right here, if I want to keep it kind of a U shape. You know, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it a U shape, but I'm gonna make this go back like that. And then I'm gonna turn this into like a little balcony type thing. So this will be here, here. And then let's continue the log, so that's 2 back. Which should be right here. Make that 1 higher. And really, you don't need to break these because no one's going to see it, but I just, in case, you know, I end up modifying things or putting staircase right along that, I want it to look right. So, we've got all that going on. This is going to be fireplace, so fill that in as well. You know, the fireplace should just be moved out 1. That's what I need to do. We'll expand 1. And then we'll go inside and see how it looks for the selection set. Looks dark, that's how it looks. So, I almost want the fireplace on the sides now. If I did 2 here and here instead. No, because that's still the overhang. Well, let's see. You probably are starting to not be able to see any of this. Let me change this back. Okay, so if I do copy from here, and then I move forward to there. Does that just bump it out 1? Yeah, okay, that bumped it out one. Now, do I like how this looks? Not really. I don't think I want it to be flush, which is what's going to end up happening. Wow. I'm tempted to just put it on the sides, because I don't have that. Either that or I could get rid of this on the back side, which, do I really need it? No, because that just looks stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna move that back. Then I'm gonna move this. In one. Move that. In one. And then since this is a solid beam, we'll make it so. And then unselect. There. That should have fixed everything, so it's not going to look so stupid. Alright, so we still have potential of putting a face of some sort on here, whether it be just more block like so. Whether I want to do like upside down stairs, and then, you know, let's take a look at that. I think I have an idea of what I want it to look like. So I don't think I need that block anymore. And then I'm going to need half step ones, which I'll just replace that with because I can double stack them. And then I think I want to just do this. And then one upside down step. And then these will be that style. How does that look? There's weird lighting issues. That just could be my graphics card though, unfortunately. That looks a little better. Let's put some netherrack in there. And then we'll do my new favorite thing to do is just select those and say set fire, because then it's done. I don't have to put that other thing in my inventory. Alright, so we've got that going on. I think I want to break those out so it gives you more of a chimney look. Make sure I don't have any fires going. Like I said, I think I disabled fire. So if we break that out and break that out, I think I can just copy the whole thing up another level and just have two of them. But I may make that one smaller. Haven't decided yet. I may make that a smaller fireplace. Let's use the stack command, one up. And then we'll go up here and take a look. It didn't grab the fire. Probably because, well, I've got the netherrack here. We'll just drop it in there. here, and we'll select it, or we'll just break it with wood because it's more fun. Stupid mouse rolling off there. Set the fire. Fire, good. Build these up a little more, or do I want to? Yeah, because you could have a, as far as the roofs go, you could have a hip roof or a gable roof. The hip one, you'd kind of have like a slope on both corners. So it's sloped up here, and then it's sloped in the front, sloped in the back. So you could just have a kind of wraparound version that's all sloped like that. But I think I want a gable roof where these will be flat. And then you'll have, this will be flat, and these just kind of butt in here to the main roof. But we'll see how that looks. I also think I want to do like bay windows right here. So I may change this. I'm not sure if I want to do the pane style or if I like, I'm right up against my border here too, so I may have to move this whole house back one if I do that. But I really think it needs them. I think it just needs more character. That should be that way. That should be okay. The reason I was hesitating there is I have the wool with the X's on it. This one. And I want, the way I've been doing this is that wherever the wool touches the roof, I have this little X. And I've seen things where just you put it like 2 levels of wool, and then everything from there up is the X style ones, or maybe just around windows. I mean, realistically, you could do anything as far as how this looks. There's really no set pattern. So let's see what else. Let's fill those in. And then I think we can do that. Should be able to fill these in without starting a fire because we have the insulation. We'll come back to that and see if it's burning later. Could be interesting, but I think it'll be okay. Now realistically, these probably should be the X wool, but I think we'll be alright. Kind of like I did on the front, but I think, because I'm going to have like kind of dormer windows. I don't know, we'll come back to that later, see what they look like. And so along the top is this is gonna be where all the roof stuff is. Let's see, is this fireplace? It's definitely too big, but I'm not sure if I can make it any smaller. Let's see if I take those down. And I do that. I almost feel like it needs to come down even more, but well, that might be okay. These windows. Huh. Having this one shorter than this one is kind of weird, but I think these will be decent sized bedrooms. So that's probably what I'll do is make these bedrooms, and then this could be like just a big sitting room type area. And then this will be going out onto like the balcony. So these will be like that. And I'm not going to put any windows here. You could, but I just don't want a ton of windows. In fact, I may get rid of these windows. I think I'll do that right now. Because if these are going to be bedrooms, I'm going to need some space for like closets and things. And then this is going to be pretty tight if I make, well, we can put it right here for the interior wall. I almost want to slide that back one or even two and line it up with this post. You know what I might do? Let's see what's out here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this entire, that's not going to work. I was going to move this entire post back. Well, not the post. Let's move all of this. And then we will do, now this is a nice little command. If you do two values, so you could do 2 space 2, it'll do it forward the way you're looking and behind you the way you're looking. So it'll expand up and down in this case because I'm looking down. And you can also do that this direction, you know, doing expand, or you can type in the direction that you want it, like if you want to go east, west, north, south, or whatever, you can have it expand that, like just say N and it'll go north and south if it's 2. I don't know if you can type in 3 or 4 values and then it'll figure it out. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm gonna move this one that way, and then we're going to contract it 4. We'll just do this the easy way. Select that, that, and set grass. And then we will copy this whole bit. And make these bigger windows. Now we've got the upstairs is sort of centered. Downstairs is kind of strange looking, but I think I like it. We'll figure something out and we'll see how it works, but I think it'll look okay. Alright, let's start doing the roof on this thing. Let's see, we won't need netherrack anymore. So we will do oops. And out like so. And then potentially we can have a third. Oh yeah, totally. We're gonna have a third floor on this house. So that is how high this wood needs to go. And then we, sorry about that, I got a phone call I had to answer. So come down here, we'll select all of that. And then I think what I'm gonna do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Should be able to stack 15. And then we can check to make sure I did it right, which we did. Then I will expand 15. So we've got all that selected. Now I will stand right about here. In fact, I think I'll fly right about here and we'll say copy and then flip. And now what I need to do, I think, let's see if we paste this where it comes in. Okay. So I think there's a switch that you can type at the end that will ignore where the guy is, or it'll flip based on where the guy is. And I need to move this way. And hopefully this will be the right place now. And it looks good. Okay, cool. And I already messed up a little because I need to do a front row of things, but oh no, I was gonna do like a little dormer type thing. I will need it back here, which tells me I already want this to be lower. So that we will fix later. And we'll have to do like little dormer windows back here, but I think I'm just gonna fill those in. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill these in, not have windows there. I'll have windows on the sides. And then do I wanna, kinda looks bad that smoke is sneaking out. See if I do it like this. How does that look? Does that look dumb? No, I think I like that better. Then we'll raise that chimney up a little bit later on. And this needs to come up. Let's set the time to day. And then we'll put one of these here, 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 here. And there. And see, this is probably going to change because I'll probably put the cross guys like that right along here. Not 100% sure that's what I want to do, but I think I do. I could just leave it like this too. It's really subjective of how you want to do it. There's really no right or wrong way. It's just how you want it to look in the end. Now I could do floor to ceiling windows here, but I'm not sure I want to do that either, so I think I screwed up over there, but we'll fix that in a bit. That should be wood. I am too close. So, yeah, something like that again over here. And then these beams should go up. Like I said before, I kind of want to move them back, but I think they're okay. And then this guy, let's make this wood. I almost want to make that a lighter. Let's try a lighter wood. Is that too light? I wonder if the floor should be lighter wood. So that's the one thing I don't like about these different colors of wood
is that your problem is now the stairs and stuff only match this one type of wood, so you can't have stairs for each type, and it's kind of frustrating.